Yo, what's going on, guys? Back with another update. I needed to talk about week 3 and how it went. Week 3 was much better. Again, penning 0.25 milligrams every week, and some of the things that I noticed as far as week 3 goes was a big slowdown in my digestion, increased kind of like burping and stuff like that. I think when you're burping a lot, that's a sign that your gastrointestinal is not working as quickly as it normally should. So some of the things that I've been doing have been like every morning now, I will take a shot of like a glass shot of olive oil in the morning with if I have anything to eat or drink. What I have been cutting down on is coffee. I've been cutting down on the coffee a little bit, so I'm not getting it every single day, and just trying to change my habits a little bit. Eating has decreased a lot. My wanting to eat has decreased a lot, but I found myself doing just trying to eat when I'm absolutely not hungry, something, you know what I mean? Just something. And I feel like it's been okay, right? I feel like it's been okay. The only, like I said, the only issues that I've had is like the slowed down digestion, and it's kind of annoying. So you just gotta have to supplement, find something that's going to help you stay regular. Because one of the biggest things that I've noticed is like for like 2 or 3 days I couldn't use the bathroom at all, and I just felt miserable. And even though I wasn't eating a lot, it's like your body, it's like you continuously feel full, like you don't want to eat anything because your just stomach just feels like you haven't gotten rid of anything. So you kind of just feel, I kind of just felt like, damn, I don't even want to eat until I can get the rest of it out. So that's been something. But starting of week 4, I started on Friday. This is my last 0.25 milligram shot, starting my week 4 on Friday. That's what I did. So my doc asked me if I wanted to go up to 0.5, and honestly, with my progress, they were actually kind of shocked and were like, "Damn, you're losing on 0.25, and most people complain." So when I weighed in on Friday, I weighed in at 207. 207. Now, mind you, when I first started this, I was at 226. So 3 weeks in, 207. To me, that's pretty damn good. And all I'm doing as far as working out is walking. That's all I'm doing is walking. I started increasing my walks to about close to 3 miles. When I do walk, I don't walk every single day, but when I do walk, it's been about that time. About that distance, close to 3 miles. And it's been working fine. I feel great. Aside from the gastrointestinal issues, but I already have a history of gastro issues, so it's nothing new that it's nothing new. I've had this, I've been dealing with it for a long time, so it's nothing new, but I've been not dealing with it in a negative way for a while. So it kind of messed up the regulation that I've already had. So we're going to see what happens in week 4. And like I said, I did not want to go up, so I did reorder, and I told them I did not want to go up to 0.5 because I think what a lot of people don't do, I think a lot of people they get concentrated on the weight and they don't really think about how they feel. And while going up to 0.5 would probably be, I would see a lot more weight loss with my regimen, I just don't feel like it's a good trade-off to feel like shit. While, you know what I'm saying, like, while you're trying to lose weight, my eating has decreased a lot. Hold on, bud. I gotta finish this video. So, what I was saying. So yeah, I don't think it is worth feeling crappy just to get the weight loss. Like with my meals this week have been dramatically decreased when I do eat. So for example, I kind of felt like eating a little bad one of the days last week, um, and I had a Whataburger, and got the meal that I always get, and I was literally only able to eat half the burger, absolutely all carbs, like fries. Everything tastes like undersalted, and that's probably because I'm drinking a ton of water, and I started mixing electrolytes with my water. I can't drink Gatorade anymore. Even I tried one of the drinks at the convenience store, and it had 1 gram of sugar. It's supposed to be one of those, Gatorade alternatives with less sugar. And like I said, the way my body's been reacting as far as when I eat has been almost identical to when I had that Delta COVID virus. Things were too sweet. Some things were too salty, like my whole palate changed. So it's been almost like I've gone back to that palate, and just things just taste weird. So I was only able to eat half a burger. I couldn't eat the fries. Even if I go to Chick-fil-A, the fries, like, unless it's got a lot of salt, which is probably why I'm craving salt, is because when I'm walking and exercising, I am sweating a lot, and I'm getting rid of a lot of water weight when I pee. So I think my body's just telling me you need more salt. So I'm trying not to get too crazy with the salt, but I'm definitely trying to make up for it by salting my, like, if I do eat fries or something. But other than that, I don't really put salt in my food. But if I do happen to eat, like, some fries or something from like Chick-fil-A, normally when I get like a Chick-fil-A meal, like if I get like nuggets, I usually would get like a 12 count. I can only eat like half of that. What else have I noticed? My wanting or craving for meat has dramatically decreased. There's been a couple of meals that we've had this week where we've gone to like a Japanese restaurant. Sushi is fine, but like even when I got like fried rice, like beef fried rice, I just kind of shied away from eating the beef and just more the rice with soy sauce because I wanted the salt, that salt flavor. What else? We ate ramen. We went to a ramen spot. I got the vegetable ramen. I got the beef ramen, and the beef was so good, but I can only eat like a couple pieces because I don't know. It's almost like I feel kind of queasy when I eat meat. It almost feels like it's greasy, and I know it's not, but my body is just like none of that. You know what I mean? So it's been strange because I want meat. I want it. But it's like my body is like rejecting it. For example, last night we went to Texas Roadhouse, one of our favorite restaurants. And I tried to, I got a smaller portion, right? I got the ribeye, what I normally get. I usually get like a 20 ounce, bone in. Obviously I didn't do that. I got an 8 ounce this time, and I could only finish maybe like half of it with some potatoes and stuff like that. The mashed potatoes were fine, but I can only eat it with the gravy. It's just, carbs just taste weird, man. I almost don't even want to eat them. And I try to just eat the vegetables and stuff like that. But I felt my stomach immediately felt very, just like too much meat. Kind of went away. And then this morning, or this afternoon, I tried to eat the rest of it, and I did, but I'm paying for it right now, which is why I look very uncomfortable. I'm paying for it right now. My stomach has been so upset all day. And like I said, I've just noticed this when I try to eat meat, like a lot of meat. So when I'm just going to just decrease the amount of meat that I'm trying to eat. For example, 8 ounces was too much to eat at one sitting, and 4 ounces kind of made me sick. So, I'm just going to try to decrease meat as much as possible going forward, because I don't like the way it makes my stomach feel. And if my body is telling me don't eat it, I'm just going to try not to eat it. I'm not saying I'm going to go straight vegetarian or anything, but I'm just saying that if you're having this issue, just listen to your body and decrease whatever it is that makes your stomach upset. I haven't found anything else that's really making my stomach upset besides meat and my, whatever my palate tells me to eat or not to eat. But I have been craving fruit, so I've been eating a lot of fruit and veggies. It just is what it is. But I feel a lot better. I've got a lot more energy. And that's it for week 3, honestly. Let me know what you guys think. If you got any questions, concerns, just if you want to know anything, like, hey, you want to start this and you're just you want some questions answered, maybe, I can try to answer them best as I can based on my experience so far. But week 4, what I had left in my vial was actually a little bit more than 0.25. So I'm hoping that the rest of this week goes fine, because when I did pen this time on Friday, it was more, I got just a little more than 0.3, because that was the rest in the bottle. So it was a little more than 0.25. It was a little over 0.3. So again, I'm gonna take this this week and see how I feel with the slightly higher dose. But the other thing that I forgot to say with my meals decreasing a lot, my beer intake has decreased so significantly that it's almost depressing. And I think that it's kind of a mental thing that's going on, because I'm so used to enjoying my beer. And like, for example, yesterday, I literally had 1 beer. I attempted to drink close to half a beer and I couldn't do it. I had a couple sips when I opened it, and my body was just like, no more. So it's been kind of depressing, because when we go out to eat, I do get a beer, and I can't finish it. I can't finish it. And it's like, you want to finish it, you want to finish your food, but you just can't, because you're going to feel sick. So it's been kind of depressing, because I enjoy beer, but I've been saving a lot of money. So I've been saving a lot of money, and I haven't filled up my growler in 2 weeks. So, as long as it makes me feel better, my body reacts, is feeling better. It's kind of just like a lot of detox from the bad stuff that you're doing, food, alcohol, things like that. Your mental is going to take kind of a hit, because you have to change your routines, and your routine is everything, and trying to change is uncomfortable. But if it's going to be for the better, it should be worth it. And I think that it's worth it. It's just kind of hard getting through it. But like I said, from almost 250, a little bit over 250 on my own power, getting down to below 220, and then it fluctuating back up, starting this at 226 down to 207. It's amazing. I like it. I enjoy it. I'm hoping to lose a little bit more, just to the point where I don't feel like absolute garbage. So this week I'm gonna just concentrate on trying to feed myself more, but more of the right things. So anyways, done rambling. Catch you guys in the next video. Peace.